Hello lovely people, and welcome to Flux and to part 2 of how being weird can lead effective change. In part 1 of this mini-series, we discussed the 2 absolutely necessary steps that we need to take before we even consider unfolding the weird side of ours. Being weird can be effective in our transformation efforts only if, firstly, we position ourselves tactfully, and secondly, we establish our credibility in the eyes of the client. If you haven't watched part 1 and you need more details on the foundational steps, here's the link at the top of the video. But if you have, stick around. It is the moment we all anticipated for. We did all the hard work. We prepared the ground. Here's step 3. Step 3. Unleash your weirdness with a big fat asterisk. This is where you capitalize on your previous painstaking effort. You're now able to model a progressively different way of being, thinking and behaving, challenging the status quo from within, unleashing your weirdness from within. But here's the catch. It needs to happen 1 inch at a time. Being too different too soon and you're out. Being too similar and your message, your hard work pales into insignificance. A balancing act on the weirdness tightrope, the so-called Perceived Weirdness Index, or PWI. Actually, as I mentioned previously, there is an expectation that we should be weird enough to catalyze change, build momentum, encourage and excite, support. Otherwise, what do we bring to the table? However, spotting the green area, discovering the actual tolerance levels of the system, essentially the PWI sweet spot, where our weirdness is most effective, it's easier said than done. It requires sensing into the environment, knowing when it's the right moment to flex our weirdness, and taking action with intent in mind, meaning thinking ahead about what you are trying to achieve. Don't be weird just for the sake of it. Low PWI targets could be a more casual attire in a stricter, more uptight environment, if that serves a purpose. Flexible working hours for your pilot teams, or platforms to celebrate success and reflect on growing edges. As their relationship deepens, we may even decide to employ more radical, eyebrow-raising concepts with higher PWI, such as to empower teams. Still, this could be radical. Decentralized decision-making. Use Lego to problem solve. Have a session of Dominic Barter's restorative circles to heal relationships. Be more animated where stillness dominates. Even talk about feelings in an environment that doesn't. The list is literally endless. So many things we could do that may or may not be perceived as weird, because everything is relative. Relative to what the client perceives as weird. It could be the most outrageous or even something that you consider subtle that might shock the system. Surely, such uncertainty will keep us and our clients on our toes. And this is the reason for caution, the big fat asterisk. It is too easy to throw all our hard work out of the window. And one more thing. Our primary goal is not only to discover the PWI sweet spot and casually operate in it. Our duty, in my view, is to keep pushing the boundary at the higher end of the weirdness spectrum. Position interventions rather strategically that will encourage our clients to push the envelope further and further. We could get away with our little or not so little eccentricities at this point if, and this is a big if, the client thinks we are competent enough. Perhaps the success we had in previous engagements, an attractive aura, all the successful interventions we had so far, but more importantly, I'd say, our impactful listening, sensing presence, and this should be enough to forgive a behavior or an intervention, even that is a bit weird. Being weird, just enough, may transform your transformation. It will unlock much more possibilities. It will capture the client's attention to challenge their assumptions, talk about the elephants in the room, heal the wounds, and shape their behaviors, whilst keeping authentic and true to yourself. So how weird are you? What weird things you do to save the day? Is your organization tolerant or punitive towards weirdness? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, if you liked this video, hit the like and share buttons below and subscribe for more. That'd be lovely. Thanks for watching. Till the next one, I'm Lazaro Wolf. Take care.